Viewer discretion is advised. The following contains direct courtroom testimony from May 22, 2025, in the ongoing trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Nothing has been altered or taken out of context. The statements you'll hear come directly from the prosecution, the defense, and today's witnesses. Testimony begins with Mylah Morales, Diddy's former stylist, Special Agent Josh Croft of Homeland Security, and Frédéric Zemmour, General Manager of the El Hermitage Hotel in Los Angeles. Some language has been censored to comply with YouTube policies. This voiceover is a reading of the official federal court transcript. Sources include live updates from Inner City Press on X.com. As always, all individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Before we get into the testimony, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. We're covering every key moment of the Diddy trial as it happens. Now, let's get started.
What's your name?
Mylah Morales. I'm a celebrity makeup artist.
Do you recognize anyone you've worked for?
Sean Combs, in the gray sweater and white collar.
When did you work for Mr. Combs?
2000 to 2005.
Then who?
Rihanna.
Who else?
Jennifer Lopez, Cassie.
When did you work with Cassie?
2007 until COVID. She was like a little sister to me.
How much older than her are you?
A few years.
Did you see her with injuries on her face?
2010 Grammy weekend, Prince party.
Where were you with her?
Beverly Hills. I fell asleep in the room and woke up to a commotion. Cassie walked in, then Sean asking, "Where the fuck is she?"
What did he do?
Walk into the bedroom, shut the door.
What did you hear behind the door?
Yelling and screaming, both of them. Then Sean Combs left.
What did you see next?
Cassie? She had a swollen eye and knots on her dead. I packed her things up. We went to my house.
Then?
My doctor friend came and examined her to see if she had a concussion.
What were you afraid of?
Sean, I feared for my life.
At this moment, Combs' attorney, Estevao, objected and moved to strike the statement from the record. But the judge overruled the motion, allowing the testimony to stand.
How long did she stay?
Days.
Have you done interviews about this?
A couple.
If you're finding this coverage helpful, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications. We post daily updates from the Diddy trial. Now, let's get back to the testimony.
Were you paid?
No.
Did you provide evidence?
Photos of me and Kim Porter, early 2000s.
Were you paid?
$1,000.
No further questions.
At this point, the judge gave the go-ahead for cross-examination, simply stating, "Cross."
Did you assist Ms. Ventura for any red carpet events?
Possibly. And some music video, black and yellow.
The prosecution introduced a set of photos labeled as Exhibit 647, images taken from a video shoot, entering them into evidence.
The goal was that she looked put together?
Yes.
These photos show your artistry. You reposted them on Instagram?
Yes.
You were in her hotel room though you lived near?
Yes.
You met Ms. Ventura's family?
Her father.
You called a doctor and a lawyer?
The lawyer lives in San Francisco.
You provided emotional support?
Yes.
You did an interview with CNN and with Extra TV, Don Lemon, Piers Morgan?
Yes.
Did Dateline reach out to you?
I don't look at those anymore.
Did you ask the government if you could do more? Look at this. So you asked permission to speak to Dateline?
Of course I asked.
After the incident, neither Mr. Combs or anyone from his company ever approached you?
No one did.
For a documentary were you paid?
Therapy.
You sold the photos to CNN for $1,000?
Yes.
No further questions.
The judge called for the next witness. Frédéric Zemmour, general manager of the Hermitage Hotel in Los Angeles, took the stand.
Why are you here?
I receive a subpoena.
Are you familiar with the hotel's reservation system?
We have a system called Opera. We enter in personal preferences.
How long do you keep them?
They stay forever.
How reserved this room for Sean Combs?
Ryan Lopez. Also other names were used.
When was this profile first created?
2006 it said Sean Combs and Bad Boy Records. Then they changed it to Jackie Starr.
Let's look at 2011 to 2012. This reservation, what's the bill?
Over $2,000. It says only charge if Christina Corum approves.
What were the instructions?
Put room out of service for cleaning. Like the room hot, set it for 75 degrees.
What are these complaints?
Candle wax on carpet. Security called. Charge $500.
No further questions.
The judge offered the defense an opportunity for cross-examination, but they declined. With no further questions, the judge moved on, calling for the next witness. The prosecution then introduced Special Agent Josh Croft.
Where do you work?
HSI, Homeland Security Investigations. I extract data from computers.
What is your training?
The SANS Institute.
What does that stand for?
I don't really know. They are opaque in that way.
What tools do you use?
TX1 and Digital Collector.
Whose laptops did you extract?
Cassie Ventura. This is a MacBook Pro, roughly from 2010-2011, with a white case.
Did you boot it up?
I got to the MacBook factory default screen?
But you got data?
Yes. The hard drive had data not overridden by the factory reset.
What is unallocated space?
Something not viewable, something previously deleted.
Explain how computers store data.
You have a table of contents. A file can still be stored in unallocated space.
So on these 3 laptops, how were they backed up?
iTunes was used, before iCloud. Some looks a little funky.
But you can validate the funky, as you say, data by going to the raw data.
Yes.
Nothing further.
On one of the laptops, there was a Frank Black profile.
Yes.
Did you process every file?
Yes.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Frank Black. Did you proceed under Ms. Ventura's consent?
Under warrant.
With no more witnesses for the day, the judge turned to the jurors and said he planned to release them early, asking with a grin if there were any objections. The courtroom laughed. He reminded them not to read anything about the case, then lightened the mood further. "Go for a walk. Watch the Knicks avenge their Game 1 loss," he joked, drawing more laughter. "And you must tattle," he added with a smile, encouraging accountability as he noted the court was making great progress. With that, he wrapped up the day. All rise. And that wraps up today's proceedings. From unexpected moments to powerful testimonies, this trial continues to unfold in dramatic fashion. We're covering every key development, witness, and ruling. So, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with daily updates from the Diddy trial. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.